Hello, welcome to another episode of You Can Cook. Today we are going to be making the tortilla soup, and this is a very simple recipe. You very often see the Vita-Mix machine being demonstrated with this recipe, so I'd like to do it so that you have it right at home. You can see how to do it easily whenever you like. I've got a bowl of the ingredients. There's really very few things in here, as you can see. We're also going to add a few things right at the end, and we have those in our little containers here. So you can see those in just a moment. I've got about 2.5 cups of water, and that may be even more than we need, so let's get started. We'll see how it goes. And we're going to fast forward through the actual blending. It'll take about 5 minutes to really get your soup hot. You can turn it off whenever you like in between there if you want to stop it early and just eat it right away. Let's see, let's get this going. Let's add our ingredients. We'll start with some carrots. Toss those in. As you can see, not very many. It's just about a handful of baby carrots. Tomatoes. Ooh, dropping them. I'm using the baby tomatoes, as you can see. Garlic. Half a stick of celery. And our bouillon. This is a vegetable bouillon. Toss this in here. We'll use the seasoning. We have this one here. We've already got one open. I'm only going to use a small amount, about a teaspoon of it to start out with. And I'll put one more teaspoon in just to make sure I have plenty of flavor. You can always add more later if you don't have enough the first time around. Let's add our water. Now you have your cup measurements on the side of your Vita-Mix container here, so just use those. Toss those right in. And I have this pre-measured. I know though that I only want the water level in here to come up to about 3 cups, so I still have a little bit of water left over. So it's really only about 2 cups of water that I'm using for this recipe. And with the ingredients in there and the water, it should just touch the 3-cup line on any Vita-Mix machine that you're using. Let's pop the lid on here. Now, if you have a machine with automatic settings, we have our hot soup setting here. You can use the hot soup setting. It'll just turn itself off when it's finished. And if it's not hot enough, you just run it a little bit longer on the high speed. For anyone using a machine with 1 through 10 and or a high-low switch, we're going to be turning it on to the highest speed. So let's turn it on right now on the low speed here, start it, and turn it right up to the high speed. Okay, let's turn it down now. You can turn it off if you like at this point. It's up to you. I'm just going to turn it off so I can show you how hot our soup is. Look at that. And that's after only a few minutes, about 4 minutes of blending. Very, very easy, very simple. And the Vita-Mix machine has cooked our soup for us from scratch already. We'll add the last 2 ingredients here, and I always do this on a low speed setting. Okay, so we'll toss those right inside. Just turn that on the low speed and use the lid here. You have the lid plug. Just take this out. I have my spinach. A few leaves of this go in. On the low speeds, 1, 2, or 3, you can quickly chop and dice like we're doing right now. And it turned it up to get a little bit smaller pieces. It all depends on what you want, of course. Now I'm going to turn it off so that we can add our blue corn tortilla chips here. And this is the point where if you have Anything else that you want to add, do it before the corn tortilla chips because you want to serve it right away after you chop these in there. So we'll chop these in real quick. You can either turn it on again, or if you have a pulse button, you can use your pulse. And the pulse is going to quickly chop and dice for you like that. And the pulse does respond to this variable speed setting. So let's see here. I'm just going to turn it right back on for a second. And boom. We have a hot tortilla soup made from scratch in less than 5 minutes time. This is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and it smells really, really good. I'm going to pour a little bit in my cup so we can try it. Here we go. Bon appetit.